Success is often treated like something external, a reward waiting somewhere in the distance. But the truth is far more personal. It begins inside your mind, in the patterns you repeat every day. Your brain is not fixed or rigid. It is constantly adapting and reshaping itself based on what you think, feel, and do. This ability is known as neuroplasticity. It means you are not stuck with the habits or mindset you have right now. You can rewire your brain for success by changing how you respond to your thoughts and your environment. Most people unknowingly train their brains for limitation instead of growth. Every time you avoid a challenge, dwell on self-doubt, or repeat negative beliefs, you strengthen those neural pathways. Those patterns become automatic, feeling like your personality rather than learned behavior. The mind begins to default to what is familiar, even if it is holding you back. Recognizing this is the first step, because awareness gives you the power to interrupt the cycle and choose something different. Rewiring your brain starts with paying attention to your internal dialogue. The way you speak to yourself matters more than you might realize. If your thoughts are filled with criticism or fear, your brain interprets that as truth and reinforces it. Instead of trying to silence negative thoughts, focus on reframing them into something constructive. When you think you are not capable, replace it with a thought that acknowledges effort and growth. Repetition is the key to lasting change. Just like practicing a skill strengthens muscle memory, repeating positive mental patterns strengthens neural connections. Consistency matters more than intensity. Small actions done every day will have a greater impact than occasional bursts of motivation. Over time, what once felt forced begins to feel automatic, and your brain favors those new pathways. Your environment also plays a powerful role in shaping your mindset. The people you interact with, the content you consume, and the spaces you spend time in all send signals to your brain. If you surround yourself with negativity or constant distraction, your brain adapts to that energy. When you intentionally create an environment that supports growth, your brain aligns with those qualities. This is not about perfection, but about making small adjustments that encourage the version of yourself you want to become. Another important factor is how you respond to failure. Many people see failure as proof they are not capable, strengthening fear-based patterns. In reality, failure is simply feedback, a signal that something can be improved or approached differently. When you view setbacks as part of learning, your brain becomes more resilient. It stops associating effort with risk and begins to associate it with growth and possibility. Visualization is a powerful tool for rewiring your brain because it activates similar neural pathways. When you vividly imagine yourself succeeding, your brain treats that scenario as familiar. This reduces fear and increases confidence when you take action in the real world. The key is to make your visualization as detailed and emotionally engaging as possible. Your daily habits are the physical expression of your mental patterns. If you want to rewire your brain, align your actions with your desired identity, start with small, manageable habits that move you in the direction of your goals. Each time you follow through, you send a signal to your brain that reinforces discipline and consistency. These small wins build momentum, gradually transforming how you see yourself and what you believe is possible. Rest and recovery are often overlooked, but they are essential for mental growth. Your brain needs time to process information, consolidate learning, and reset. Without proper rest, it becomes harder to focus, adapt, and maintain positive patterns. Prioritizing sleep and moments of stillness allows your brain to function at its best. Emotions themselves are deeply connected to how your brain is wired. Strong emotional experiences create stronger neural connections. By becoming more aware of your emotional responses, you can influence how your brain encodes those experiences. Practicing gratitude, for example, shifts your focus toward positive aspects of your life and strengthens pathways associated with appreciation and contentment. Another way to rewire your brain is through deliberate learning. Challenging yourself to acquire new skills or knowledge keeps your brain active and adaptable. It pushes you out of your comfort zone and encourages the formation of new neural connections. The more you prove to yourself that you can learn, the more your brain expects progress. Consistency in your mindset and behavior creates identity over time. You are not defined by a single action or thought, but by the patterns you repeat. When you consistently act in alignment with success, your brain accepts that as your new normal. This shift in identity is what makes lasting change possible. Patience is an important part of this process because rewiring your brain does not happen overnight. It requires steady effort and a willingness to keep going even when progress feels slow. There will be moments when old patterns resurface, but that does not mean you have failed. What matters is your ability to return to the habits and thoughts that support your growth. As you continue this journey, you will start to notice subtle changes in how you think and respond. Challenges may feel less intimidating, and opportunities may feel more accessible. Your confidence will grow, not because everything becomes easy, but because you trust your ability to handle what comes your way. This shift in perspective is one of the most powerful signs that your brain is adapting to a new way of being. Ultimately, rewiring your brain for success is about taking ownership of your inner world. It is about understanding that your thoughts, habits, and environment are shaping your reality every day. By making intentional choices and staying consistent, you can create a mindset that supports your goals. When you commit to this path, you are not just chasing success as an outcome, you are becoming the kind of person who naturally moves toward it. Your brain becomes an ally rather than an obstacle, guiding you toward growth, resilience, and purpose. Over time, the changes you make internally will reflect in your external results, and success will feel less like a distant goal and more like a natural extension of who you are.